Glow in the twilight's breath, spirits awake from their moonlit rest, dancing shadows through the pines. Obojima whispers its ancient signs. Through the mountains, through the streams, magic weaves into our dreams. Festivals that light the sky, where the spirits dare to fly. Silent echoes in the cave's deep hollows, mystic chants the wind still follows. Crimson petals kiss the breeze, guardians hiding in the trees. Not all hearts are pure as gold. Danger waits in stories told. As we open today, far from Okiri Village and the Festival of Kale and Lights, we have Amaru, Akado, and Nonaka traveling to the north through forest and field. In the distance, always visible, they point themselves towards the lingering shadow of Mount Obojima. Sorry, Mount Oboria, my bad. Standing. As they look now, you can see shadows of enormous fish that swim in the sky, moving with the clouds. Further there, even some that look skeletal push past as the wind moves through the grasslands. And of course, recently you had met a howler. You were trying to get moving and had ultimately helped by killing it. And in tow, we can't forget the little Kale spirit that is watching your every move and learning from you. So as you make your way through the forest and the fields this day, Amaru and Akado, probably just Amaru, because no Akado's back. What do you want to? What's it look like?
All right, so Akito's probably stuffing their face behind us after they just did the healing hands on that howler guy. I mean, we didn't kill him. I believe he was okay when we left him. Mm-hmm. So he was just, healed. Yeah. So Amaru's traveling. She has Bunta next to her, but she's looking at Bunta and going, "So Bunta, we have to really try to get Kaylee to learn some good habits. So we have to work on that, okay?" Okay. And then she rubs his head and then looks to Kaylee and goes, "So, Kaylee, what have you learned so far?"
Its care furrows go up into tiny little fists, and it goes, healing, 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 healing.
Facepalm. Maru facepalms and then looks at Nanaka and goes, "I think we have a lot of work to do."
I think Kaylee is on the way to becoming a great healer.
Did I miss something yesterday? Ugh.
That was what Akito was doing to heal. And it was working perfectly.
Okay, well, do we see anything ahead of us as we're walking?
I think at first you hear the sounds of someone grunting and pulling at a cart. And I would say you come upon, looks like the cart's been stuck in the mud with various things within it. And Vic, why don't you describe your character, your merchant here?
So, what you people see when you witness the owner of this cart is a around 6 foot tall human male who looks like he looks like maybe young, maybe a little bit in his late 20s, early 30s. He is wearing a little leather helmet. He's a man, and he has very whitish skin with brown hair and brown eyes. He is trying to haul his cart out of this pit of mud that is eaten at his wheels, and he is grunting, "Ugh! Get out! Ugh!" And he's putting all his effort into getting this cart unstuck, but it is to no avail. He himself is dressed in basic clothing, but he has an odd emblem on the back of his shirt. Out of character, this emblem is tied to his god, but I guess we're going to be changing that at some point. And he is carrying a small shield on his hip, and he is carrying a lot of individual bags on his cart, but one barrel you can see contains apples and oranges, and out of the tops of other little containers, you see different types of fruit. It appears he's carrying food some distance, and he's gotten stuck with the cart at some point, and he's getting very frustrated. Ah, get out! That's what you guys see.
If you talk to a cart really loud, do they like start moving?
I don't think so, unless there's a spirit inside it.
Kaylee begins moving their frills. Herald the cart! Herald the cart!
This is our perfect chance to show him that we are the DDM. We're
Yes, we
always
should
here to help. Yeah, okay. Good day, good sir. Do you need assistance?
And describe your characters as what they see.
See, 2'8", small halfling. Probably looks like she's the age of 15. Very bright, rainbow-colored hair. All the colors are in it. Next to her is this like sheep-like dragon thing, but it's not really a dragon. It's a dog. It just looks really cool, and it flies around her and floats. And across her, she's in just simple clothing, no weapons, nothing on that like that. She has an umbrella on her back, but her main thing is you see a sash around her chest, and it has all these little made-up badges, like scout badges. And you can definitely tell they're not official. None of them are. They look all handmade, hand-drawn. And yep, and she's like, "Good day, good sir. We are the DDDM, Dependable Disaster Misfits. This is my friend Nonacat."
Yes, and we are always here to help. You see this just a little bit taller than this halfling. A elven-looking teenager, but she has these really fluffy white wings behind her back. But also they look more demonic than your regular bird wings. She has this single horn on her head, pointy ears, wearing really simple clothing, but also she has all of these origami made things all over her, strung into necklaces, things like that. Yeah, so you see this little girl.
And saying, can you describe Akido? Akido, keep doing that. All right. A 5'5" tall human wearing orange garb with a black cloak. And they carry a large backpack filled with a variety of field gear and weaponry.
Okay, and does Akito say anything to Elvis? To me?
You appear to be in need of aid. How can we
Yes!
assist?
Please, help me push it out from the back. I've gotten it stuck in the mud for too long now. I need to get going. And I'm just pushing it. And it's not budging at all. Please, lend me a hand. I'd appreciate it a lot. And it's just not budging at all.
How much does the cart weigh?
Is that like, you're asking me that in character?
Yes.
I couldn't tell you. It just weighs a lot more than I intended for this journey for it to weigh. I should have bought some helpers. Please. I can't leave it in the mud. It'll rot the wood. And I'm pushing it. I keep pushing it. I look very tired at this point. It's almost as if I've been trying to push it out for minutes or dozens of minutes at this point. I'm almost exhausted. I get down and I push it. Like my back leg is all the way back. I'm like extended like a 45-degree angle, and I start trying to push it, and I fall forward and I hit my face. I'm like, and I hit my nose. I'm like, I can smell blood. Okay, one push. Will you guys help me?
We could probably do that. See, Kaylee, this is what helping looks like.
Yes.
And Amaru's gonna get in the back and try to push really hard.
Okay, on 3. Everybody, ready? 1, 2, 3.
I would say, yeah, everyone make a strength check. Let's see how this goes.
Do we roll?
I use athletics. You can roll physical or digital. It's up to you.
Okay, because I noticed we're not using a tabletop.
Correct. You can use the
Nat
character
20.
sheet or...
Nat 20.
Nice.
Nat 20. I don't know, it keeps flipping. That's the first time I got a nat 20 on that die.
Nice. Nice.
It usually gives me 4s and 7s. It's cursed.
Okay. Then Amaru.
Amaru got a 21.
Okay, nice. So definitely, Jalvi, able to get it out onto. It's really like a slightly traveled path. Some beaten down grass, but out of the mud as you fully get it out again.
Oh my god. Thank you all. You don't know how long I was trying to get that out of there. Ugh. I sit down and I take a little break. So, what are you all doing on this path? What brings you here?
We are charged with a very important mission to deliver a package to Grease Steps.
Okay. You guys got some cargo on you too. So you guys are couriers. I look around.
Indeed.
Who do you work for? If you don't mind me asking.
Who do you work for, Keto?
I work for the Couriers. Courier Brigade, right? Indeed.
Have I heard of these people? DM?
So you would have, yes. They
The
are.
Courier Brigade. What do I know about them?
So, look, let me see. Yep, Courier Brigade. They're the Knights of the Postal Service. Deliverance through delivery is their code. So their big idea is they deliver packages, but also occasionally serve as escorts for travelers.
Deliverance through delivery, like they're gonna get to heaven through being delivery men.
Not so much, but more. Not so much of heaven, but more that you are made happy because you got your package.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, they're a big thing. They sometimes escort travelers, but move through and make sure that all the they're the ones who are most likely to travel between towns. The danger, so they're heavily trained usually, and are combat ready typically.
Oh, the couriers. I've run across a couple of you in the last few weeks. They say you're highly skilled. I can see that. I point towards my cart that's now out of the mud. I appreciate the help. And the
I'm
rest of
glad
you?
to be of service.
I'm not a courier. I'm I'm going to be a scout. So, since we help you out, do you have a badge I could get that has like a cart on it?
A badge?
Yeah, like a little piece of thing, like I could sew onto my little. See, look, she shows you. This one's for delivering a package that almost flew away. This one's for rescuing the Kale Festival. You see a bunch of random. This one has a bike with a boy on it from the jellyfish.
I just like look around and I'm like, I don't have anything like that on me. But maybe I could make you something special and unique from the heart once we arrive in the next town. I know a little bit about sewing. I could make you something as a memento of my gratitude. And your name?
My name's Mario. What's yours?
Oh, it's Elvis. I go out to shake your hand.
A little lower, but nice to meet you.
Very nice to meet you. I look
This is
towards
Kaylee.
Keely.
You see a kill spirit.
Oh, well,
Yeah, kind of looks like a piece of kale with like frills that look like arms and two black eyes in the center.
does it speak?
Depends
Do I
if you're nice to him.
I don't have any treats on me. What does it like eating?
What about those oranges?
Those are technically not mine. Somebody's bought those in the next town over. How about an apple? I own those ones.
Kaylee, would you like an apple?
Huh?
Ugh! I throw an apple at her.
Okay.
Or toss. I don't
It
like
encompasses the entire Carol spirit. It wraps around it, begins chomping down.
Does it do that to people?
We're trying to make sure it doesn't.
Okay. Please make sure of that.
We're trying. Right, Kaylee?
It's okay. Kelly's not big enough to do that to anyone yet. Yet.
Okay. But okay. You people are the experts on that.
So,
Ah.
what village are you headed to?
What village am I headed to? I almost forgot. It's I'm heading to the Gray Steps.
No way, we are too.
Then we can travel together, right?
Well, I suppose 4 is better than 1, and you guys did just show me now that I would probably fail on my journey out here alone. So if you would have me, I would much appreciate it. I bow down and ask politely to join.
We'd be honored to accept.
Great. Ah. And did I introduce myself to everybody? My name's Elvis, Elvis Priest.
Oh, it's very nice to meet you, and very looking forward to traveling together. Hopefully, we don't run into any more strange creatures or spirits that like to throw people and everything like that.
I haven't had those issues yet. I'm praying on it.
Does your cart have a name on it?
Not in particular.
So you haven't branded yet?
No.
Well, if you really want to join this group, we have the perfect branding name for you. We are called the Dependable Disaster Misfits.
That is a great idea. I'll put a pin in that.
Awesome. Let's get going.
Very cool. As you grab the cart and push on.
It's like one of those rickshaw carts where like you grab onto a handle and you start pushing it, like just by walking.
Sounds good. Either end, you pull and starts moving through the fields, as all of you do as well, and then further towards Mount Borea. And the purposes of this, because Island is a little tiny, you come upon sorry, we'll do it like this. So pushing through, you come upon the forest and the trees at the base of Mount Aboya here. As you do, you can see there's this almost strange filth, like a mildew on the trees. It's just sort of light and oily. And there are birds, some other animals that seem to be like you see raccoons that seem to have this little filth on them, and they're low to the ground, and they kind of like the birds aren't flying, and they're just sort of sitting there, and other animals seem to have been brought them like what looks like acorns full of water and anything they can have. You also see these spirits, long arms and long bodies that are kind of ovulating back and forth as they are trying to help, and like their long arms are wiping off this strange substance from the creatures.
They're coming out of the trees?
Mm-hmm.
Oh gosh.
It's like they're cleaning up the animals.
Has anybody seen something like this before? I haven't witnessed these.
Well, Amaru was asleep. So does this look like the corruption Nanaka saw?
Does it look like what?
The corruption Nanaka.
Oh, it does feel a little like the substance looks a little like that.
Nanaka, isn't this stuff like kind of resemble like what Clover got on them?
It does look a little bit like it. But I'm not sure how to get rid of it. Maybe we should just try helping them wipe it off?
I could try talking to those spirits to see if they have any insight.
Yes, do that.
Okay. Man, I really wish I never learned this. Ugh. Mark goes forward. Good day, Elder Spirit.
It turns. One of them turns and kind of two hollow spaces that resemble where eyes would go suddenly emerge in the thing. And it kind of bends down, almost looks like it's liquid in form as like a greeting. It just lets out a low ooh.
Me and my friends noticed these animals and their condition, and we were hoping maybe we could provide some assistance or help.
It begins speaking in spirit that you can understand, Umaru. A thing has taken their eggs and their children. It can smell us and hurt us. It might not smell you if you rescue them. We can clean them. Mara?
Yes. Then, hold on. She turns back and goes, "Hey guys, so, we could help them, but we have to go rescue the babies because I guess they were taken by something that left this stuff. It will do the work of cleaning them and getting them better. Are we good with that?"
Yeah, we should help, right?
I love the idea.
Keto?
Yes, but we will have to make haste to keep our schedule.
Yeah. You and your schedules.
Get going.
Have playtime, can't help other people. She turns around.
I'm saying you can help people, but do it now.
Takes a deep breath just to cool things down, give it a minute, make Keto a little flustered, and then goes, great spirit, we can do this. Do you know which way or direction?
Points towards the northwest.
Maru bows. Pulls out a piece of their bedroll and kind of lays it down to help the spirit with wiping or using. In a
Okay.
way, it leaves as a gift. And
Nice.
hastily returns to the group and goes, "They said that way."
Well, we should go quickly. Akito is getting really mad.
I'm not getting mad, but I remind you, the recipients of this package are ill.
Akito is getting really mad.
I'm not mad.
They're ill. Maybe this is more urgent.
You're right, this is more urgent. And Mario starts running off.
That's not what I meant, Amaru.
With
We're
boots
not
out, the cheap
going to-
dragon chasing. Ooh.
Elvis, we're not going to be able to stop them. Besides, corruption unchecked can spill over into worse things.
Well, if you say so, it's your package.
Oh, Kaylee, stop swimming in the corruption. Let's go.
I'm curious to find out what's behind all this. I've never seen anything like this.
All right. Trying to track this then. Would anyone like to lead the tracking efforts?
The guy that ran ahead of everybody.
If possible,
Sure,
Alribaru, go ahead and give us that survival check.
I got this. It's this way. Wow, that's a 21. It's that way.
Very good then. As you run quick here, you see there are a few trees that look like they've rotted from the inside and then were broken in half, as if something was crawling on them and they broke under its weight and pressure. And you see that there of a river ahead, these trunks were placed almost blocking and damming it. And you see large indentations of what almost look like large handprints that have been indented into the wood as something crossed. Looks like they had crossed both ways. In the meantime, the water going downstream is minimal, and well, it looks like there's a build-up to what might be a flood at some point. What would you like to do?
Something big came through here. And from the looks of it, it's quite powerful. It left a handprint.
Can anybody get a guess of what it could be?
I was at a loss for words 10 minutes ago. What is all this?
I don't think we've ever seen anything like this.
I hope it's not the Hell Dragon.
Oh, hopefully not.
The what? What?
A tow dragon, which should be very not. I hope it's very friendly, but apparently it's not.
It injured the courier knight who assigned us to this delivery.
But he's alive, right?
Yes, I did say injured.
Did this injury look similar to what those spirits back there were dealing with?
There wasn't any corruption on her,
Correct.
as I recall, so probably not. Hopefully not.
Nonica, what'd you say that one thing you guys saw that Winda Clover looked like?
Was it that big?
It was
I don't-
very big.
Oh, so we've seen, maybe it's a huge snake thing.
But this one has paws.
Yes, but we made friends with one of them, so maybe it's fine.
Snake
Maybe this
hands. Now that's an interesting thought. I'm imagining like the creature in my mind, like a thought bubble. Snake with hands.
It possessed our friend Clover, but afterwards Clover became super friendly and all sunshine, so I say maybe they're good. You'll see though.
Yeah, you just had a vision of something the other night too.
No, not the old god's vision. That part was out of my brain and now it's back.
You're welcome.
I was not thanking you. Okay. Yes, we also saw this really strange monster. Like everything was running away from it, and it brought a bunch of corruption. So I don't know if it's related to that. Maybe it passed through here. Were our dreams real?
No, that wasn't real.
It sounds like we had a shared dream. That does not bode well.
Well, if you're gonna be in a group, you might as well share dreams and all work towards them all at once. I had a dream at one point, but then life. I became a merchant.
Well, now you're with us, so I guess you'll share these dreams.
A new
Those
dream, some might say.
Those dreams sound terrifying.
Yeah, it was.
There was pretty colors though in the background. Lots of black and dark blues. And the forest wasn't green anymore.
And there was this horrible voice narrating everything in the background.
Shut up.
Hmm.
As you look at this strange bridge that crosses this river that you're not sure of its stability, I would say, Elvis, you hear like this crying noise from what appears to be maybe even like the middle of the bridge. This wah, wah, wah.
Is the bridge in front of me?
Yeah, so it's the collapsed logs that have been
Oh, okay.
torn out and rotted and pushed down and make a dam that looks like it might flood at some point if not taken care of. And then before that, it's like a dry piece of the river, or drying piece of the river. And somehow this rotted mess that might be used to cross by some things, you hear this cry.
Do I see anything?
Not from where you are.
I think there's something. I think there's somebody over there. I can hear it. You guys don't hear it? It's a little wailing sound. I start running over towards it.
All right. You
I
begin
hear it too.
running towards it across the rotted logs here. Go ahead and give me a dex save as you're trying to cross, please.
Nine.
9. All right. You go as fast as you can, and some of the bark of these trees just slides off, and the wood is soft as you just kind of crumble as if you stepped in mud, and you slide almost into this structure, if you could call it that, landing prone inside, and you see what looks like this strange, small, only like 2 feet long black body of something, and it's swirling around back and forth, almost like a worm or snake.
You. Was it you? I heard that voice from.
It turns, and you see no eyes, but it opens its mouth, and it's conical. No teeth, as it kind of lunges forward.
Stay back!
You can go ahead and give me another deck save.
17.
17. You quickly push yourself off, and others can see you as you get a little further outside as it lunges and misses and circles.
Stop it! What do you want? Get away from me!
You don't feel like it understands you. What do y'all want to do?
Does everybody see this happening, or am I just by myself?
I think what of all of you been trying to get to where they are? Or?
Yeah. So, deck save.
If you're running, then yeah, you'd have to make a deck save.
How's an 11 do?
11. You hit your bottom hard and slide, falling prone next to Elvis here.
With my thumbs up to you. I'm here to save you.
Seeing this, I would walk and thus take us longer.
Nodika's looking down, flying above Imaru and Elvis. Are you two having fun down there? What's that?
A not so fun spirit or creature, whatever it is, keeps lunging out at me. But it's crying. There's something wrong with it.
Does it look sad?
It doesn't look like any expression. Look at it. It's missing everything.
Then it must be sad.
It lunges again. I would say this time, Amaru, give me a deck save.
23.
23. You kick off and flip behind it. And so now those on the outside looking down can see this strange slithering black creature.
Was this thing be considered a humanoid?
No, not at all.
Ah, never mind then.
Are you a spirit? Stop. We're here to help.
We're not your enemy.
Doesn't appear to be any type of spirit. You don't think it understands language.
Does it look to be of the same source that the snake that attacked us to be, just smaller?
You look at it, and this thing looks like more like it's, excuse me, made to like burrow.
Oh.
Doesn't seem to be a snake.
Like a worm.
Yeah.
Are you calling up for your mama?
Something about that word.
Oh.
Mom. Mom.
I'm not just hearing that word. Say it repeated, right, Elvis? It's actually saying that now.
It lost its mother. What happened to you?
It kind of swirls a bit and like if its eyes would go and focus until finally a word penetrates your minds. Something about hearing this voice inside your head feels like your minds are now oily for having heard of it. Lost.
Did something attack you? You lashed out. Are you okay?
Hungry.
For us,
You smell nice.
oh, well, thank you. I put a lot of pleasure into taking care of myself. You can see that Elvis kind of blushes.
I don't think that's. Is that what it meant? I felt creepy.
I mean, the last thing went into Clover, so maybe. Are you okay, Elvis, with like this thing joining you?
I turn over to Timur. I give him a hard, stern look. I'm like, no. I cross my arms like, while I feel bad for this thing, I can't just let something enter my body.
We could help it get home.
But no, Clover got nicer because he wasn't nice. Maybe Elvis will become very not nice, which is not good, right?
Yeah, I guess that's a good point. Elvis is already nice.
So very sorry, friend, the the one who's talking in our heads, but we can't really, well, get eaten or eat you, or does that make sense? It doesn't make sense.
Do you have eggs, by the way?
Me?
Mom.
Can I insight check that? Because weren't we told I had eggs? Or at least there were eggs missing?
Go ahead. Yeah.
That's a 19.
19. You look at this thing. Look at the evidence of what you think you're tracking. There's no way this thing is the thing that took anything.
Okay. Well,
But then you do hear a roar that bellows and shakes the trees and the earth, and even the stumps you're in shake and settle. Mom!
is that like a happy voice
Yeah.
now? I think we found who took the eggs. It's not this guy.
Okay.
Please don't be a hill dragon. Please don't be a hill dragon. Please don't be a hill dragon.
The more you say that, the more
You
nervous
feel
I
like it
become.
came from a far enough distance. You don't think this could get to it, or so.
We could help this thing get to its mom for the eggs.
But it sounds really scary.
But if we don't help it get there, it's gonna eat something. Like Elvis.
Like me,
You're nice. Remember, it said you smell sweet.
I don't taste good. No. I taste like horseradish.
Language.
Well, I still think we should probably help, but if you guys are too scared and don't want to get your fearless badge, I understand.
Yumaru,
But
now we have to go.
I know. Come on, Snake. We're going to bring you back to Mom. Or Worm. You're not a snake. Can we call you Baby Worm?
And it looks for someone to wrap around.
Yonika will give it her tail.
Okay. And then, you can hear whatever it's secreting, at least in here, doesn't reek of the corruption, at least not right now. As you are able to climb out of this and fly. Morrow, it's more to give me a survival check as you're trying to find the source here.
Eight.
Okay. In that case, you all travel sometime until you see what looks like more rotted trees piled up. Right below where they're all piled, sorry, right above where they're all piled, you see a massive, maybe 20-foot wide hole. Judging from the rocks and the dirt around, it has been blown out as if something had traveled through. Next to it, you can spy what looks like a very tiny outcropping of a hole. Below, kind of trapped by these large logs, are a combination of eggs and small baby critters and animals, even some spirits that all look sick, seem to have some corruption on them. But no sign of anything else. What would you like to do?
Ah, it looks like we missed it.
So we help these guys and grab them up and then leave Baby Worm here, right?
I think that's the idea.
And then as we're leaving, we make loud noises to help Mama come here.
Yes. But then we run really fast.
Yes. Run really, really fast.
All right. Just begin to approach the animals and get into this. There is just the slightest crack and a squish of dirt behind you. As you realize something has snuck up behind. And as you turn, you see this large.
What the?
Look at him.
It's a sandworm.
He's so pretty.
Several rows of teeth. This worm crawls with hands.
Yeah.
When this thing just shows up in my wholesome Monday night game.
Look, I just make him. He creates them.
Is this your mama?
Mom! And it roars.
Nice mom. Nice mommy. Nice mom. I don't think this is a very nice mommy.
I think it's a very hungry mommy.
So this moment, you see the animals. You're in its nest. You have its child. What do you want to do?
Do you want to get to your mommy?
Mom, it would be wise.
It's still on my tail. I can't get off.
So you go over there and then we'll grab the animals?
What?
You're the one that put the earrings on your tail.
Someone had to.
I mean,
Okay. It won't just eat me, right?
it shouldn't.
Okay.
It thought Elvis was the tasty one, so I think you'll be okay.
Yes. Elvis is more tasty. I should be good.
I taste like horseradish.
This is not the
I
competition,
think we're
Elvis.
fresh.
Hey, maybe they like it spicy.
Exactly.
Oh God, what did I get myself into?
Okay, So, Elvis, you, me, and Akito, we're gonna go get the animals. Why? Nonika brings baby back.
Okay, sounds like a plan. Nonika brings baby back, and we escape with the
No,
animals.
we have to go get the animals and then escape.
Okay.
Okay.
So, how do each of you want to do this? This will essentially be a group skill check. Name your approach or describe your approach to this.
To grabbing the animals.
Yeah, so like how like so in this you kind of say how you're going to do it, and we'll find a skill that does that, like would make it sound like that, or make it make sense to that particular approach that you take.
Okay. What are we thinking, guys?
So Amaru looks to Bunta and goes, I'm pretty good at herding sheep. I've done that in the past. Are these like baby animals or like unborn animals?
Well,
What are
there's
we
a
talking?
combination of eggs and baby animals.
Okay, and spirits. So like
Yes, baby
things that
spirits.
can move, kind of.
They can move, yeah, except for
Okay.
the eggs.
Yeah. So I could round up the guys that can move and get them kind of moving towards away.
Good plan. What about the rest of them?
That's when you guys come in.
How many can I carry?
If you're going for the eggs, you could do quite a bit.
Can you like empty your cart real quick?
I didn't bring my cart.
Oh, where'd we leave it at?
In the field.
Yeah.
Okay. Hopefully no one steals it. There's a howler out there that got healed pretty well.
So we're going to start with this. So Maru, you're trying to herd them.
Yes.
So you give me animal handling.
Okay, here we go. That's a big old 9.
Okay, so they look more scared and wanting to freeze in terror.
No, Bunta, they're not. Wrong. Oh, Bunta.
As we can see, how is Elvis trying to do this? Just kind of grabbing everything up, or
Yeah, I'm just grabbing everything I can. I don't have any special skills or powers that would help with this.
just try to do everything you can? I would say this has to do then with probably with speed. Try and do this before the worm gets angry, so we'll call it sleight of hand.
Okay, I'm gonna use a luck point to give myself advantage.
Very good.
$20
Oh,
and 20. So yeah.
very good. Gathering them all up. You are very quick at getting these.
Okay, I bolt out of there.
Cool. So some of the eggs. What about Akito?
Seeing that the animals are freezing up, I'll pull out my shepherd's crook. And I'd like to use athletics to help herd them.
You're just pushing them along behind. I love it. Back and forth. Yep. Make athletics check, please.
17.
Okay. And then we'll come over to what Nanika's doing.
Nanika is going to shakily try to approach a little bit the big worm, and try to get the smaller one off of her tail, and try to like kind of like hold it closer. It's like, hey, here's your child type thing.
I love it. Any particular flair you're using with this?
I really don't want to say it, but I think it's trying to persuade the big worm not to eat her.
Yeah. Probably persuasion.
Oh, this is going to work out so well. 8.
8. All right. Oh. Should have put it out. It kind of comes low. So it's 2 failures and 2 successes. As in one large movement, one of the hands comes out and grabs it from you. And it gives a roar as it pushes itself back into the mountainside. As it does, its long body comes around and it looks like it's going to smack into all of you. So some of you running away, Nautica's just stammering there. I do need a dex save, please.
From all of us?
Yes.
Okay. $18. And I was already running away with the eggs, if that makes a difference.
6.
4.
21.
Okay. So Amaru and Elvis, because you are already running so far away, you kind of give a last big jump as it begins to hit you, kind of trying to jump with it, as you'll take 3 bludgeoning damage. But as it smacks in to Akido and Annika for a 6.
Oh my gosh! I start screaming as I run. This thing's trying to kill us!
As it burrows into the mountain and is gone.
Who's beside me when I'm running? Was it Imaru?
Yeah.
Imaru, this wasn't a good idea. I'm already tired from earlier. I don't know how much longer I can run. This thing's gonna catch up eventually.
You better run faster. Amaru does Step of the Wind.
Damn
Just
you,
looks it.
Imaru!
Not have to run fast, just faster than the other person.
I won't forget this, Imaru.
You still owe me a badge. Ah.
I'm gonna give you more than a badge when I catch up to you. I have my fist in a ball.
I don't know what you're doing, so I think it's a badge you're holding up.
I'm gonna give you a permanent mark.
I love it. Then Nanika and Akito.
Trying to climb out of the dart and looking around, see if there's any more eggs or baby animals. But I don't want to ever go near a thing like that again.
That is perfectly reasonable. We should leave.
Yes, quickly.
All right. So running past Bruise, Bones Broken, you come back to the damned river. You leave it as is and crossing or trying to fix it?
Probably try and fix it. I'm really good at these things.
All right. What would you
So
like to
since
do?
Mara's probably first, she's probably going to try to at least start working on it. So then the group will either have to help her or walk by her.
Yeah, you'll get help from Nonika from at the very least.
Good, because my intelligence is not that high. So you see me just stacking things the wrong direction too, probably making it a little worse. I mean, that's all you're supposed to do, right? Is build a wall, right?
Yes, a little bit.
So to be clear, what you're trying to do here would probably be dismantle, because the water stopped up because of the rotted logs. You're trying to make the water flow freely.
Oh.
Again, my intelligence is 9. So I'm building a wall to make it bigger because I don't understand how dams work. So you guys come upon tomorrow, she's just stacking logs bigger, making it worse.
Imar, can you like start reverse building that wall?
Okay. Karate punch.
Very effective reverse building.
Very good. So you're going to try to do a big punch at it?
Yeah, I'm gonna try to do the cool karate chop. No.
Yeah. So I would say this is easy enough for everyone to go do. So this is one of these. As you want to envision the scene, you all just ran from this horrifying thing. Before you go back, you're trying to fix this river. What is each person doing? It's not really going to be a check here. It's just more flavor, how you might be helping one another.
Is
what
this thing
this all
still
look like?
chasing us?
So it didn't chase you. It moved its body and burrowed it back into the mountain, like taking its kid and leaving. As it did, the back part of its body swung and hit all of you.
Oh, okay. Yes. So Is this wood damaged?
Yeah, it's like a lot of rotted tree trunks.
Okay, I'm gonna keep casting Toll of the Dead on it until it necrots the wood away.
Okay, so that's what we see you do. You're slowly rotting
Ah.
the wood more and more.
Huh. Like slowly, I'm like sucking the life energy out of it, and it slowly starts to wither away and turn cold and dark.
Love it.
I just hold out my arm, I swing it around slowly, and the wood starts to die and become decrepit and wither away. And the water starts to pierce through it because of how weak it becomes when I necrot it. Almost like wood you can push your finger through.
Nice. And what's everyone else doing?
Mara was karate chopping it. Literally going around bowing to every little piece of wood that hasn't necroted away. And she bows and goes, "Good day and good night." Slams her fist down, breaks it right in half. And then
I
she
love
goes
it.
like a knife and like chops it up really fine and quick.
Being rotted is you're pushing it, and then Akado and Nanika.
Yuka is cheering on the side for what Elvis and Imaru are doing.
She's just going, go, go, go!
Yep, exactly.
And Akito.
I use my Vaulter's axe to check the depth of the water to make sure that everyone is safe during this process.
I love it. You're calling out water depth, how much, if they need to get out right now. And over the course of about an hour, as the baby animals watch and cheer with Nanika, slowly it all pushes away, and the river ceases its flooding in.
Yay, we succeeded with the controlled demolition project.
Does that mean I earned my river badge?
That's right, I do owe you some badges. Some marks.
What? Come on, let's grab these babies and bring them home. Ah! She takes off running again. Fast.
If you weren't my friend, I would have casted a horrible spell on you just now.
You know that means friendship.
And without too much further ado, you find yourselves running quickly back to the entrance of the wood itself. These creatures that are being so slowly healed by these spirits clap, and you see the birds and the other animals and spirits get so excited at the sight of you and all the little creatures you brought back as they hurriedly grab them, take them to nests, and even the joy at seeing their children You know, it almost seems to disintegrate part of the oils on them. The spirit bows to all of you.
No problem. It was easy for me. We all did it.
And apparently Elvis is very tasty.
That is not canonical.
It's now.
The only thing that's tasty about me is my taste in clothing.
And your merchandise. Because, I mean, those apples, pretty tasty. Kaylee liked it. She devoured it.
Oh, speaking of Kaylee and the cart, how much of your merchandise is left with Kaylee and the cart in the same space for a bit?
You come up and a lot of things are open. There are some bites out of an orange or two.
Uh-oh. Sorry,
Oh.
Elvis.
I start to get visibly angry. I'm charging you for that.
You hear that, Kaylee? You have to get a job now.
You can start by shining the oranges, one by one.
He takes an orange, starts going, rubbing on it.
Good.
And the spirit, looking at all of you, bows once more. And I think seeing that stuff that's ruined kind of puts its arm in the middle of all of you. And this thing's like 20 feet tall, and its long, spindly arms are only like a few inches wide as it kind of comes down. And then plops down what looks like this candle holder with this candle.
Can I inspect it?
Absolutely. Give me an Arcana check, please.
I think they're gifting you something, Elvis.
17.
You look at it and you can feel the magic coming off of it.
Oh boy, I haven't had a candle since I was a little boy.
And even as you put your fingers sort of close, it's like your fingers begin to become transparent as they touch the wax. Just the tips of them, like you can't see the tips of your fingers.
Whoa. What is this doing to me? If I get close, I begin to disappear.
Makes you like see-through. Like you could put it all over you. Maybe you get see-through.
I take the candle and I start rubbing it on my chest.
Spirit looking down goes, "Arr."
Does my chest go invisible?
It flickers for a moment, but it does not go invisible.
I tried doing it to my
Yeah.
head, be like, I'll be the headless merchant.
Maybe there's another way to enact its magic. Nonika's pretty good with magic. You could ask her.
Have you thought about lighting the candle?
Well, it's bright outside right now. Why would I light the candle?
Maybe it'll make you see through.
See through what?
Like make us see through you.
Yeah, maybe if you hold it.
Oh, I
You
stand up and
disappear.
like see through me. Huh? So
Yeah.
you think you figured me out? What kind of person am I, Nonika? You think you can see through me?
I think
Come
when
on.
to find another Mr. Snake and have them possess Elvis, I think I'm getting some weird vibes from Elvis.
Well, there is no other snake. Unfortunately, for that theory. We'll just
We'll
have to wait
find
and
one.
see.
We'll find one. It's okay. I can wait. I'm patient. But seriously, about the candle, Imaru, can't you just ask the spirit person?
I suppose, but that's the easy way out. Okay, fine. Good, great spirit that we helped. My friend Elvis does not understand your ways of this gift. How do you use it?
Light
I'm
it.
still like rubbing it on my chest.
I will explain the candle. It is a baffled candle. I just linked it in Loot channel in our Discord.
Question is, does not Maru actually want to tell him now? She enjoys watching him do that. Probably for like another minute. And then goes, oh, Elvis, the spirit said you should actually light it.
Right now?
I mean, it only works a few times. No, it looks. Oh,
The wick looks quite long. Should I roll the 1d4?
Yeah, you could do that.
Four. So it'll last.
So 7 minutes.
It's quite a long wick. It's like that long. I start like throwing it around like a sword. I'm like, huh, I'm a wax warrior. Huh! And I like stab into Imaru like right by like a couple inches from his eye. Your eye would have been poked out if I was a knight with a sword. Huh! Huh!
I'm glad you're only a wax warrior.
Shh! The wax warrior should not be mocked. For when he is mocked, his true powers arise. I light the candle and I go invisible. Ha! I come up to Imaru's ear. I'm like, the wax warrior spares your life. I put out the wax candle. I'm like, this is neat.
Do you even have weapons?
Ugh. You saw me with that cart earlier, didn't you? Ugh.
Indeed.
Ugh.
Are your weapons the oranges?
Well, I suppose I can use them as weapons, but their main purpose is to be eaten.
The oranges aren't yours, right? You're the apple warrior.
The wax warrior. I'm an apple salesman.
The wax
Apple
warrior
wax.
who throws apples. Yes.
Yeah.
Tosses apples.
Can you toss one to me?
I like pick one up with my right hand. I go around my back. I'm like, huh, ugh, and I toss it like full speed at you.
Thank you. Very delicious.
Catch it, flaps your wings.
Since you've taken on an interest in being a knight, perhaps I can lend you this. And then I'll ruffle through my bag and I'll pull out what appears to be a stick with a fish skeleton attached to it.
Your half-eaten dinner.
No. This is a vertebrae sword. In the hands of an unsuspecting warrior, they would not use it to its full advantage, but those in the know-how know that you can break it off to further wound those that dare to oppose you.
I
I'm sure
grab
that
it.
a
I grab
squire in training such as yourself will put it to good use.
I get on one knee and I put my head down. I'm like, squire me, Mr. Knight.
If you insist, then I'll pull out my secret stone sword and knight him.
Nice.
I step up and I take this little cloth out of my pocket and I make like a little mini cape and I tie it around my neck. And I'm like, from this day on, I am the Wax Squire.
Apple Wax Squire.
Apple Wax Squire.
You show promise. Perhaps in the future you will be the Apple Man at Arms.
For now, I am the Apple Boy at Arms. Hooah! Thank you,
Very
my good knight.
Welcome to the Misfits.
All right. As you all congratulate and celebrate your victory, you see the mamas and the papas and the babies all cleaned by these spirits, and you've been rewarded with a strange candle, cause you to be unseen. To realize it's time to move once more. And with that, we're going to go ahead and take our. So we do this every session. We'll take about a 15-minute break, so everyone can do their biological necessities, and then we will come back.
Biological.
I'm posting what the sword does in chat, just so you know.
Alright, we got an hour and a half in the session left. Is that right?
All right. The big scary thing was only on screen for a little bit, Fire.
Too long.
Now I can't help but wonder what campaign that is meant for.
This is. It's a Jim. That doesn't mean there's not some crazy thing that's going on. All right, I got everybody back. Zane, you here? Not quite yet. This time, though. So, with that, you are free to proceed. Now beginning to go up the mountain. Here, climbing Mount Boreal into the gray steppes. Again, as you follow, the mountain itself reaches beyond where you're able to see. It's a sacred peak to Obujimans. Some call it the Mystic Sentinel. All of you have grown up your whole life being able to see the snow-capped summit. A reminder of the ancient power of the mountain. From it is the source of all the water on the island, all the fresh water that is. Of course, every river that flows from Mount Abora has an elder river spirit speaking to the power of this thing. To begin to approach and climb up the southern slope towards what you know as the Gray Steppes. Everyone give me kind of a little picture into what your characters are doing.
I am hauling my cart.
A little out of breath because the air is getting thinner.
Yes, my chest is starting to hurt from all the cardio.
Amaru's pulled out her climber's kit that she's bought. She's now rock climbing up the mountain. Come on, Elvis, this is way quicker.
I can't rock climb my cart.
Sure you can. It's all about believing in yourself.
I pretend to start like aiming at Elvis with like a little rock. I'm like, and I imagine throwing it at Imaru. One day. And then I continue on with carrying the cart or pushing it.
With all of the ropes and whatnot equipment Imaru has brought out from her climbing kit, Anolika is just flapping about around Imaru, trying to help out, but she doesn't know how to use it. So it's like the ropes get all tangled up in her wings and whatnot. So it's very messy, but she's actively trying to help, but it's not working.
Amazing. What about Akido?
Say, Elvis, I'll help you push your cart if you let me stow the supplies on said cart.
How much supplies you got?
30 pounds worth of what we're delivering
You have to tell me what you're delivering. I don't know if it'll contaminate my product.
Medication, to be exact.
Which orifice does this medicine go through?
It's oral medicine.
Okay. Sure, you can store it there.
Thank you.
We'll go on shift, off shift. You'll be on shift from now on. I'll let you know when I
Nice.
go on shift.
I see how it is. Well, I'd rather not carry 30 pounds on by myself, so
Now you
I will
know,
accept this deal for now. But
take-
I need you to safeguard the supplies, so if you see anything like that giant worm, you've got your sword, Squire.
I hold it up. You just keep pushing for now. I'll let you know when we switch shifts.
But really, if that worm comes, it's probably better for you to use the candle and get help. And take the kids with you. But yeah, Squire, you've got this. Let's go.
I appreciate it. I start like briskly walking ahead. Ha, ha.
Very nice. As you walk briskly ahead, going up the paths of the steep mountain, it gets colder and, of course, snowier. And you see what you first think is like it's begun to snow for a moment. But it's weird. It's bigger, like a big plop of snow follow it. This 2-inch ball of snow just kind of falls. It's about the size of your fist.
Who threw that?
The sky.
Can I look around? See if there's anybody like above us?
As you look, you see the snowball right in front of your face coming towards you. And you're able to. How do you get out of the way?
I quickly just like jump off the rocks and grab onto Nonica, their legs. I'm like, yeah. Oh. Sorry, Nonica, you're just right there.
You're heavy. Next time, some heads up.
Okay, next time I'll tell her to throw snowballs at us.
As one seems to come to Nanika. Ooh, for a natural 1, and Akito for a 6.
I duck behind the cart.
Somebody's messing with us.
And then you see the snowballs that have come down. From them sprout 2 little snowy arms. And then legs. It stands up and shakes. Turns.
You, what are you trying to do? Kill us? Don't meow me. You almost killed my friends there. What do you have to say for yourself? I put my hands on my hips.
Oopsie. As it launches itself at you. Oh, this is where 24 as the cold snow hits your face.
I like shake it off. I'm like, oh.
That reforms on the other side and just points and laughs at you.
Ah! Start running towards it with the bone sword.
All right, you run. It kind of looks at you like, "Are you kidding? What do you want to do?"
I stop at the last second before I strike him, and I say, "Just kidding. See, I can mess around too." And I seed the sword.
About 20 others pop up. They're all kind of like they're getting very irritated.
Don't look at me. I was minding my own business. I cross my arms.
How high have we climbed right now?
Probably gone about 1,000 feet.
Okay, I don't want to start a small avalanche then. That's why I was asking before I did it.
And that this
So-
is they're kind of go ahead.
Amaru sees that they're pestering Elvis and is going to scoop up some snow from after getting back on the ropes and try to throw one at one of the snowballs.
Amazing. Give me an unarmed or a ranged attack roll.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Dirty 20. You hit it. And it looks like twice the size now. The others kind of
Oops.
pointing a laugh at it. And they a bunch now it looks like jumping up on top of each other, blocking the way forward. It looks like about 100 of them. Like, and they kind of start saying in unison, "Must play to pass."
What do you want to play?
And at this, you feel one climbing up the back of your neck, trying to make you code Nanika.
Oh, she shivers.
They go. You see, they seem to be a little curious and playful, like they're just having a lot of fun.
I have an idea for playing. Why don't we build the biggest snowman?
Huh?
Yeah, so you make it like me, but bigger. Watch. Tomorrow starts showing you. She climbs off the ropes, gets down to a point, and then builds a little one, like to get them the idea.
And they begin grabbing snow and doing it as they keep shouting, "You too," waiting for you to start building yours as they start putting snow, all of them making it nice and big.
Psst, Elvis, come here.
What? I walk over to him.
Take this. And I hand you a shovel. It'll make a bigger snowman.
Ah, fine, whatever. Ugh.
If you win, you'll
Oh.
get their respect. And isn't that what salesmen want?
I want money.
Well, maybe the spirits can lead you to that in one form or another. Besides, we do need to get past them to make said money.
As you start to, as you have motivated me more and more, I start like digging quicker. I'm like, money, respect, spirit guidance.
What more could you want?
No, one day I hope I have like the shovel pitted into the ground. I'm kind of just like leaning over it. I look at you, Akito, and I'm like, one day I want to meet a nice group of friends and have form a nice friendship. Maybe one
You've
day.
totally covered Amaru in snow, and now Amaru's the snowman.
Yes?
Anoka and
Do you hear
Kaylee,
something?
we're...
I hear a little bit of an annoying noise. Almost sounds like a dying
Kaylee, we need
moose.
your help. We need you to help roll this. You too, Nanoka.
Yeah, I'll help.
All right. On 3. 1, 2, 3.
The big Amara snowball. All the spirits start laughing.
All
I'll
right,
be
now
back
we
in a
need
s-
decorations.
I'll be back in a second.
Sure.
Decorations. We have oranges.
But those are those. He's selling those. We couldn't use those in good conscience.
True.
I have 2 buttons and a string.
We could put those on Imaru, Snowman, Imaru.
Well, then I task you with it as the chief decorator.
Okay.
That
As
is
the
your
chief-
new title.
Okay, as the chief decorator on duty, I'll put those on Imaru.
What do you put on Amaru?
Kilo got those string thingies.
Oh, nice. Decorate Amaru up. And at this point, the spirits are all laughing and adoring what all of you are doing as they all begin to clap. Woohoo!
And then with a strength of 17, giant snowflakes everywhere as Amaru explodes out of it. He goes, "Brrr, that was cold."
But you won.
Okay, good. We get going.
How does it feel to be the best snowman in Obojima?
Cold.
I'll have to warm you up. Here, take this cloak.
Thank you. Well, I'm glad that was super fun. And good shot, Elvis. You definitely covered me up quickly.
Don't worry about it. You don't have to mention it. I kind of pat you on the shoulder and like I take a glory in it. Like, don't even mention it, pal.
No, definitely won't. Who? She tries to sleight of hand an apple, but she rolls a 7. So you probably catch her with your passive.
I like grab you by the wrist and I'm like, wait. You almost forgot. Those apples are for sale. And like I kind of clasp your hand. I take your hand, put it on my hand, and then I put my hand on top. I'm like, do we use gold pieces and silver pieces in this campaign?
Blossoms and what are they?
Buds, petals, and blossoms.
Yeah, buds, petals, and blossoms.
That'll be 3 buds.
There we go.
I give you. Wait, but is a bud of gold?
No, a bud's like a copper, I believe.
Okay, I give you a silver.
I take it. I'm like, I start like biting it.
This is for tomorrow's also. Hee.
Okay, you can have it.
Very cool. With that, it seems the spirits will let you pass. Laughing, and a few follow you up the way, occasionally trying to get you with one last snowball. Little snowball just
Mara
keep
was just
walking.
thinking about her training, about later when she comes up here, how she'll be able to throw him right back at him and deflect him. She's like, for now, right in the face. They get me. They get me. One day. Haven't got that badge yet.
I'll give you a badge. Just make it.
That's where these come from.
No.
Yeah, you
I
did
mean,
earn your best snowman badge. after all.
I put my hand on Imaru's shoulder. I'm like, Imaru, the best badges are the badges that we earn in here. And I'd shed a single tear on my right eye. These are the badges that you remember forever.
You're pretty great, Elvis. You're pretty great.
No. I'm a humble merchant. But in you, I put my hand to your chest. I see greatness. Oh God.
As you continue, you come to path seems to go right into the mountain itself. It's cut directly into the side, and there's a tunnel here. It's pitch black. What would you like to do?
I pull out a candle and light it.
Not the candle that makes you disappear.
No, this is a regular candle. This is, yeah.
So you light it, shining about 10 feet of light inside.
It's actually less than that, Matt. It's like 5 feet.
It's 5 feet.
Yeah. It just goes around me. I'm good. I'm good. I don't have dark vision, so this is what I got. I'm definitely not leading first.
Oh, y'all can't see in the dark?
I've never left Okiri village. Besides that one time we almost left.
But then how do you sneak into the kitchen at night to steal food?
I'll use the moonlight
Okay.
and the spirits that provide the light.
I'll light
Plus,
a
Boonta
torch.
has a good nose, and Boonta can see in the dark.
I have no way of seeing in the dark.
Take this, and I'll hand you the torch I just lit.
I'm carrying the torch.
All right.
I'm making you do it because I'm moving the cart.
So with the torch, you follow your way through the dark tunnel. Stamp, and the wind blows strong from the other side. And then as you finally push towards the end, this tunnel opens up into open air, where you see a quiet village surrounded by 30-foot tall statues, 5 of them. They resemble people, but with 2 fronts. One that faces outward, depicted with a shield, the other that faces in toward the village with arms outstretched in a gesture of what appears to be comfort. As you come in, you see Kaylee with you gets a little worried. She starts to kind of crumple up and go.
What's wrong, Kaylee? Do you not like it here? Why? This isn't the place we're going, right?
You feel like you have found the Gray Steps?
Oh,
You come into this village, people are moving about.
Monica, you wanna like hold on to Kaylee? I don't think they like you here.
Okay. I'll try.
And Clint, right? Is that his name? I believe we have to find.
Yes, it's his daughter who's sick, right?
Yeah. So, I guess I'll lead us into the village. Where do you have to go here, Elvis? You said you have to bring your merchandise, right?
I look down at a list. I'm like, yes. There is a local woman who, for some reason, wanted to buy all these oranges I have. She pre-bought them.
Okay, insight check that. That's 9. Yeah. Oh, okay. Do you know where we'll deal with that after, I guess. Because the medicine probably should get there first.
I have much time.
And Snonica, you get to Kaylee. They kind of hide within the folds of your cloaks. So you just go,
Does there seem to be anything in particular they're scared of? Like, by the direction in which they're hiding and whatnot?
They just kind of seem very uneasy, but give me an Arcana check.
Team.
Kind of feel the air and it's nearly completely devoid of like the spirit energy that pervades all of Obujima. It's almost like a dead zone of it.
Yeah.
As you get Kelly, they look like not like very, very sick, but just a little ill, a little off, like they weren't expecting it. They don't know what to do.
Oh, I don't think we should be here long. Kaylee seems like they're getting sick.
But my apples, I have to sell them.
Yeah, that too.
Don't worry, they sell quick. You've tried them. They're great apples.
All right. Then soon you see a member of, or one of the Watchers here. It's gray and black armor come up and see all of you and just goes, greetings, travelers. Was your pathway smooth?
Greetings.
Attending-
Well, I'll give a different answer. Bent.
What?
Fentanyl?
Sentinel?
We are looking for the elder fence.
Oh,
Oh, okay. I thought you guys were referencing drugs.
if you're looking. Aye. We can, of course. I have business. What is your business with the elder?
We act on behalf of the Couriers Guild.
Oh, you should have said so sooner. Come this way. And they soon bring you to a small hut here. Seems like it is warm and kept well. All the snow is shoveled out. The rest of the village is covered in snow. But the paths to and from their house seem to be well kept here. And coming out of it, kind of seeing you all approaching, you see a man in kind of a green kimono with something off top as he bows. He goes, "Greetings, travelers. I'm assuming you have business if you've been brought to me."
Indeed. We have been tasked by the Courier's Brigade to deliver this package, of which contains medication.
And to sell these apples.
You are free to sell fruit to any in the village. You bought my daughter's meds. Thank you. Please, let me at least give you a hot drink. Come inside.
I like tea.
Thank you.
We could all warm up.
Right. Well, good. Look at you. It kind of says, come in. Like, Kamari, your hair is amazing. What fine apples up here. And look, it kind of expects your tail. Oh, well, you must be an excellent groomer. Do you brush it daily? Looking at Nanaka.
Well, kind of.
You could have fooled me. I'd imagine this is maintained with the finest brushes. You have a talent.
Yeah. Oh, wait. You said tea?
Yes. Comes in and sits a bunch of teas. As you can see, he does a few things as he makes the tea. He goes, now, the trouble with tea, you see, is it can attract spirits. So it's important as he starts banging on various drums. And as you do, you feel like Kaylee just like shivering in here. This makes it so any of the happy feelings we have a little more, let's just say, not appetizing to the spirit folk. Here we go. And passes the tea. As he takes it, when you bring him the package, he tells a guard and gives it to him. Please take this to the doctor right away. Yes, sir. There you go.
What do you mean by making our happiness not to the spirit folks? You don't like spirit folks here?
Goes, why? Are you one who does?
I didn't say that.
I do. I like spirits.
Ah. It is understandable. Some people's lives of them are a bit more. You grow up with them, you don't see clearly what the trouble they can be.
They're not trouble.
Well, my tenure here has been defined by the work we've done to safeguard this village from the encroachments of the spirit realm. After all, have you heard of the corruption?
Yeah, we met it. Mr. Snake's pretty nice. Big worms, mama
You
worms,
haven't
not so
done
nice.
enough. The corruption the large one, yes. That's one
Baby
example
worms,
of
nice.
spirit shenanigans that plague our world. It would be much better if we didn't have to deal with such things.
No way.
Well, you're a traveler, so I don't imagine you'd understand, but still, enjoy the tea.
I lean over to Akito and I whisper, I think this guy wants to do spirit genocide.
I'm not sure how to respond with that. I say out loud.
Well,
Nonika,
you just said the world would be better without them. That seems a little bit suspicious.
Yes, Imaru?
I don't like this guy, but maybe he knows where that wizard guy we're supposed to meet. That's not him, right?
That's not him.
Okay. Whew.
Nonika kind of like sits upright but hides Kaylee deeper inside her robes. Uh, do you happen to know where this? I heard about this person called Grimcloak. Are they around here somewhere?
Yeah, they run their shop out of Mergen's Tavern and Inn.
Is that close by?
Yes, very close to it. It's in the village here.
Oh,
It's the
that's
only
good.
one, usually crowded with locals. Here, kind of takes out a little carved wooden totem. Put this over. You have drinks on me. I can tell you how thankful I am that you were able to bring the medicine here. I didn't expect it for another few days, and you are amazing. I will make sure that the Cure Brigade knows of this. And he looks over at Amar. I can't help but notice your patches. How many do you have?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now are we talking about official patches?
Oh, I can tell these aren't official. Just how many have you earned? That's what I want to know. That you feel you've really done the job.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 12.
Well, how about as thanks for doing this so well? I introduce you to someone. There is a field office, you see, of a steward. Would you like to know? This is, we here are known for the steward of the Finches.
Are you now? Does your steward happen to know the location of other scout stewards?
I'm sure she does. I can introduce you. She might be able to make these official.
I would like to meet them so I could get a map to where a certain steward is. For I have read many journeys about these certain ones, and they're amazing badges and deeds.
Of course. Make sure. Let's see. The town can be a bit unwelcoming, so I want to do the best I can for all of you. And kind of eyes, Akido. Are you a practitioner of the blade?
I am indeed.
Well, in that case, you should know that somewhat nearer, well, this is the southern slope, but on our northern slope here on Notaboria is where Lawman Salt are. I'm sure I could get you there for an invitation if you wish to make it wet there at some point.
I appreciate your offer. I may take you up on that.
Of course, one of the premier soap schools, I might say. All these things are all around us. We do what we need to do to keep the peace, to make the air silent enough for us to listen, without the static of whispers and laughter. Am I right?
Am I supposed to say yes?
And of course, my dear merchant, I will make sure that guards know and actually here put your little wooden talisman, really necklace. This will say that you have my blessing as a top and honest merchant here. Now, don't make me into a liar now.
Huzzah! You will not regret trusting me with this responsibility and power. I'm wearing the talisman already.
All right. Looking down tomorrow. Good luck on you becoming a little Finch.
Uh-huh.
Excellent. Like, well, like, you know where this person you're looking for is. Is there anything else they can help you with? Drinks the tea before our time together ends.
Can we actually is your daughter going to get better after the medicine? Can we go visit?
Of course. I'm sure she would be glad to see any of you. I wouldn't mind that. I imagine you're going to be staying for a little bit.
Yes, we have people to visit and such. So a couple
And we
days
have
at the very
apples
least.
to sell.
Yes.
Of course. Well, then you will be at the tavern. I will have I'll have a call there when she is well enough to receive visitors.
Hey, thank you.
Excellent. And now, in your mean robes, I want a con saving throw, Nanika, as Kaylee sinks their little teeth into your thumb.
Ouch. 19.
19. You maintain a straight face as they kind of, and you look at them. They are like freaking out. You can tell they look confused as you kind of look at them underneath, and just a little bits of that blackness of demon. Like it looks like those little bits are just becoming slightly darker.
Nanika is trying to discreetly pat Kaylee a little bit and quickly stands up a bit more hurriedly than normal. And I think we should go sell those apples.
Okay, let's go help Bubba sell the apples.
Yes, they might go bad if we don't sell them quickly.
Oh, no.
Even when they're bad, my apples taste amazing. I wouldn't recommend eating them, but they taste amazing. On to the marketplace. The place of marketing.
He goes, Indeed, you find people all over. We don't have a central, but feel free.
Okay. I go back to the cart, and I am going to haul it around town, yelling apples. Fresh, juicy apples. Until I sell out.
Monica, why'd you want to leave so fast?
Kaylee was biting me, and look, she'll discreetly show Imaru a little bit of Kaylee, like the little black bits that's spreading. I don't think it's right back in there.
Yeah, I didn't feel that either. Like, he's doing very against those spirits, and I didn't like that. Kaylee, are you okay? But like, is it this whole town?
See, as you've gotten her out of the house, she's calmed down a little bit, but she still is like, looks very paranoid. Wrong. Something wrong.
You think there's something wrong in that house that we didn't find out?
Should we try to figure it out?
Maybe after we sell all the apples.
Yeah. And check with the people that we should meet. Maybe
Like,
they might
that's
know.
not-
Hmm?
If you two must snoop, it may be best to not bring Kaylee along.
We should hide Kaylee somewhere. Maybe one of the people we meet with would be able to hide
I
them.
was
I don't
gonna
know.
say, Punta could take Kaylee into the mount up a little bit and protect them outside of town.
Maybe they could go play with those snowball spirits for a bit.
You
Oh.
you okay with doing that, Punta? Protecting Kaylee and going back to the snowballs? How about you, Kaylee?
Uh-huh.
Okay. Here, and Mario like spreads open Bunta's fur, like right next to the horns. Here,
Hmm.
get in, and then you can latch on like this. Because Bunta goes really fast.
They get in there, they burrow deep into Berta's wool and grab. Ooh, and
We
Bunta
won't be long.
flies up into the sky.
90 feet gone.
Well, if they dash, it'd be 180 feet gone.
Uh-huh. Okay, well that feels a little better. I was worried about Kaylee.
Something's wrong about the elder.
That music he played was weird when he hit the drum things. I don't know what that was about.
He sounded pretty against corruption and everything, but why would corruption get worse in his house?
I don't know. Oh, maybe Elvis has figured some stuff out why selling apples. I'm
Yes, how
sure
many
that's
apples
not
left?
all he's doing, right? He's probably collecting information and meeting people.
How many apples
I
left?
thought he was selling oranges.
Maybe both.
The apples are special
thought we
orders
gave
from a
her two.
particular lady in this town. The apples I sell.
Yes, that's right.
All right, what do I roll to see how good my salesmanship is?
Yeah, give me a persuasion check.
Hold on. Persuasion. 15.
15. I would-
Apples.
I would say this would be
Prestigious.
enough. You can get 2 gold flowers.
How many of the apples, like percentage-wise, have I sold?
We'll say about half. And one of the customers coming up to you here, you see this short, stocky female elf. And she comes up as people kind of give her a wide berth. And she just has a slate. And she just quickly writes with this piece of rock 10 apples.
You want 10 apples?
She rolls her eyes and writes, "No, I just wrote this." Yes, I want 10 apples, she writes.
Okay, I'm gonna roll a persuasion check to see if I can haggle her up. 10 apples. That'll be the least I can do is 1.5 gold roses.
Give me a persuasion check.
Seven.
7. Her eyes narrow. And she goes ahead and writes 5 petals.
Ugh! Okay, meet me in the middle. 1 gold petal. Persuasion?
I'll give you persuasion.
I'm doing this Pawn Star style. I'm starting high, going low, and then meeting in the middle.
That's called bartering.
7.
2.5.
3 sea petals.
How about this? These apples
come from a land far, far away that you can't get here. And they're only in for this one season. And it was a trudging journey to get them here. You'll never see them again without...
Albus,
Shush,
everything is far, far away from here.
Shush. See, even my friend agrees. All these everything you see here on this cart is from far away. I'm giving you a steal. How about this? 8 silver
If you're
petals.
hangry and you know it, clap your hands. If you're hangry and you know it, clap your hands.
Steal.
She-
I put my hand
She finally takes out 5 petals
25?
and just holds them out and writes yes or no.
You drive a hard bargain. Fine. And I slap her hand.
Yeah, takes a
Is that 5 copper pieces?
silver.
Okay.
So your bud's the copper, petal is silver, and flower is gold. So incidentally, it's copper buds, sea petal, and gold flower. So, in other words, sea petal still has SP as its. So,
Alright, I'll be back. I'm getting some water.
all right. And incidentally, as you grab them, you notice the sea petals are made of glass that are formed to resemble the petals of a dawn blossom flower.
Mhm.
To go with it. So, wait.
Do Maru and Nonika finally catch up?
Yes.
How's it going? Did you guys like sell out yet? Akito?
He managed to halve the price of his next big purchase, but he made it out with more than 3 sea petals, so I'll call that a success.
Oh, that's good. I have no idea what that means, but that's good.
I had no idea either, thank you. So, now we can start doing the real stuff?
We can go visit. Now we have 2 places to visit, right?
Well, 3, because I think he still has to find that lady and deliver her oranges.
Oh, that is right.
And Akito, did you have somewhere you had to go? Thought the man mentioned something to you.
He did, yes.
What's that here?
Is it here?
You're muted.
You're muted. Oh no, he's turned into a mime. Run!
It's on the mountain, so it's on the slopes here, but not like right where the village is. You'd have to travel a bit.
So we know then Nonika's person's here at the tavern. The group of Finches are here in town, right?
Yeah.
And this strange lady that bought oranges.
Yeah, and so where we're going to kind of enter as far as narrative-wise here is you're kind of getting into a place where you'll probably be for a few weeks. Not a month.
Sure.
I mean, weeks of like game time, not necessarily play session time.
Yeah.
But like, so we might do some downtime things, but like, this is going to be kind of a home base and that kind of that classic traveling story.
Perfect.
Just to kind of focus our minds.
Well, yeah, because we also have to figure out what's going on with the things that are causing the spirits to act crazy.
Yeah.
So,
You discovered some mysteries.
yes.
Yes.
Well, should we go get rooms at the tavern now that Elvis made the group some money?
We should. I've never stayed at a tavern before. That sounds fun. Let's
Yeah, right. It's really convenient that the merchant came along with a bunch of money.
Incidentally, he would have given you 5 gold flowers spent. That's the tip.
I let either Akito or Nonako be in charge of our money because the Marus should not be.
Kiddo's in charge of our money, the adult.
You both
Good.
owe me for the potion, anyways.
What potion?
What
The
potion?
one we got from the cat. That was 90 flowers, just so you know.
I thought we made up for that.
I don't remember that.
We all did a heroic deed, but I'm still broke.
Oh,
This is barely a fourth of a. Wait, hold on, no. Oh, that's much worse.
it's barely a tenth of that.
This is about a 6, actually.
Oh, well, I'm sure it'll come to you. You know, the DDM, we do great things, Akito, so eventually somebody will notice. And eventually maybe we'll accept money.
Look, I can't reasonably expect you to pay that off. So how about this? You two be on your best behavior, and we can get some sweet rolls from the tavern.
Best
Deal.
behavior. Yes. We're still going to sneak into the house, right?
Yes.
Let's do this in an order of operations in which we don't get kicked out of town immediately.
Okay.
How was your selling, Elvis? Did you find any
Oh, it went
information out?
very, very good information. I learned that everybody here loves my apples.
Is good?
Why do you still have half a cart?
Well, it's just everybody loves it so much, I thought I'd spread it out throughout the days.
That's smart. You're a really good businessman.
Thank you.
So you're paying for a room, right?
Yeah, I mean, after I sold all those apples, there's a lot of room in the back of my cart.
No, that's a tavern.
I don't know if they'll let me park my cart over there. You know what? We'll talk about this later. I'll show you. There's plenty of room back there.
Amaro just shakes their head and starts headed to wherever the tavern is.
Absolutely. Man, excuse me. All right. So coming in, the fresh scent of bread is in the air. You come in and come into a main room here of the tavern, because the outside looks like much of the other buildings, but it's a massive room with 3 hearths around, and there's a rustic wooden chairs all arranged around, hand carved. Air is smoky and thick with the smell of spices. And you can see from it, you see a wing from the main room where various people are coming, are going with keys. You assume this is where people would sleep. And somebody calls out as you all enter. There's a moment where the entire room goes silent, as there's various villagers here drinking ale and whatnot. And then somebody yells, "Oi, there's 4 to see the king."
Left the piece that we were given. Whoever had it. Who grabbed it?
We did grab it, right?
I hold it up.
A man comes by, large, very wide shoulders, and people yell, "All hail the king!" as he comes in, sees what you have, goes, "Oh, that's good for 3 nights stay. You must have impressed the elder quite a bit." Greetings. I'm affectionately known as the King here in the tavern. Since you are guests of the elder, come here. Free baguette for each of you. Come, come, come.
I get a baguette and fresh bread. Best day ever.
I make these every night. And I actually have some great stew to put out, and a few people came by and gave me some fresh apples I've been using to put in as well.
Awesome apple stew. Best day.
My compliments to the cook.
Indeed. Welcome, and let's see. How many rooms will you four be needing?
I think me and Nonika can share a room.
Yes.
Right, Nonika? Yes.
Excellent. I would appreciate looking at Akito and Elvis if you could as well. I mean, I will not impose. Would that be all right?
I'm great with sharing rooms. Do they have multiple beds?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay.
Of course.
Great. Akito, you don't have to sleep on the floor.
I'll have them made up immediately. Please enjoy your meal and everything around. And as I get everything moving, before I excuse myself and the rest of the subjects need me, is there anything else I can do for you?
Tomorrow nudges Nonika.
I heard that a person named Grimcloak has a shop nearby. Is that right?
Yes. In the cellar, actually. Of course. They make a big deal about this. Just go over there, and you'll go down the steps. You'll find the door there, and they made me memorize this. You knock 3 times quickly, 2 times slowly, and then a large bang, and wait for the Grand Grimoire Master Grimcloak to serve you. He kind of makes a little mark. I get 1 bud every time I say it like that.
Okay, I will need to go visit, I think. 3 knocks, she knocks. Okay, I remember.
Very good. Anything else?
I have a question. There's a woman who bought a lot of oranges, but I only know her name. She goes by the name Arina.
Arena. Let me think here.
I could only imagine she suffered a great bout of scurvy, but she bought all my oranges.
Well, she's one of the village watchers. I imagine, last I heard, she was out on mission. You'd have to talk with Patcher to determine when she'd be back.
Patcher.
Yes, the head of the watchers. You can find if he's not on patrol. Usually, you can find his watchtower.
Sorry, just putting a note in the chat.
But sometimes he'll make it to go order. I might be able to send you in their stead if you want.
Thank you.
Get you in the door at least. I don't expect it today, but shall see.
That helps a lot. Thank you.
Of course. Then, well, enjoy yourself and don't get too rowdy as they leave you. What would you like to do?
So you're all coming with me, right? To go find this Grimcloak.
Yeah, 3
Listen.
bangs, 2 fast, 1 slow.
I don't think that's right, but
Oh, it's right. I totally remember it.
okay.
Well, yeah.
Well, seeing as you are better behaved than Amaru, I see no reason not to reward such good behavior.
All right. So we head downstairs.
All right, and I'm sure you do the appropriate knock.
Yep. 3 times, 2 times, then a loud bang.
No, that's wrong.
And you hear a shuffling, and then who knocks?
Oh, this is Nanika and her friends sent here by Gwyneth of Akiri.
Oh, Gwyneth. Opens the door. And you see this man, this large cloak over their head, big, fluffy, big, like, brown beard, an eye patch over their left eye. Gwyneth. I remember her, indeed. Yes. Has she sent you to purchase medicine? Or to alleviate some strange pain?
Medicine?
And for what disease should this medicine be for?
I don't think we are here for medicine.
Not you. Why are you here? What business do you have with the Great Grimcloak?
Sorry. I think Owenna sent me here because she said you also do magic.
Yeah, of course, I do magic. Indeed. Come in. And you see this little shop where there's little curios and some bits of arcane devices. I am very versed in arcane arts, as you can see.
Yes, she said you are very good at it, a master in the arcane things.
Yes. What do you need help with in this realm?
She told me if I saw you out, maybe you could teach me how to do magic better.
Oh, of course, Grimcloak can teach. Absolutely. Tell me, what type of student are you? What have you mastered thus far?
I have mastered making bubbles and making things fall asleep. That's about it.
I see. So they begin to rise up off the ground. You still don't know how to bend gravity to your will.
Not that part. Not that I particularly need it.
Looks at the wings. Of course. Lowers themselves. Well, I suppose I can take you on. What have you brought the Great Grimcloak for tuition?
Oh, right. Tuition. I haven't really thought about it.
They'll have some
What-
apples.
Yes, apples. Do you like apples?
Apples? I mean, apples. Everyone can like apples. How many apples?
They'll have like 15.
15.
Don't give him all of them.
Uh,
You're supposed to give a little bit of like breathing room. Start with like 7, tackle him up to like 10. Oh, he might ask for 20.
well, I already said it.
Oh, okay.
15. 15. The Great Grimgor gladly accepts your tuition of 15 apples.
I turn to Nanika. Okay, Nanika, that'll be 2 petals.
Okay, I'll pay you 2 petals.
Hiya! See, I'm a great salesman. I already sold all the apples in 1 day.
Wow, you're amazing.
So, when do we start? Do I get to learn magic right now?
I love that your character's out where we said half of it was 2 flowers. You've managed to sell the rest for 7 petals.
We're great business persons in this party.
75% less the second batch.
Less labor to sell it.
I love it. Well, of course. For your first task, I'll give you your first task. And that is, you need to spend time listening to others. Be a help in this village. Serve it well, as that is the true reason we all have magic. You see? But understand why people are asking for things. If they need something done, what does it benefit them? Why are they using you? The reward they offer, why is it worth? Learn to see through others' eyes, and then predict what they might want or want next. Once you start to begin to be able to mostly guess what people want next or what they're interested in when they come to you, you will be ready to delve into more secrets. One must open their mind first. For the magic here in Obojima is that of understanding. So she lends her power to you.
Oh, wow. Okay, I'll start doing that. It's not so different than the things we do back at Okiri. Shouldn't be too hard, right, guys?
I don't think so. I think that'll be easy.
Oh, we will be off to helping people.
That's what we do already, so.
Fair.
pat you on the head. Danica. I look for great things from you. Now, is there anything else?
No. Thank you very much for your wisdom.
Oh, one more thing. My specialty is relieving curses. So, should you find a cursed individual or item, be sure to keep it safely so I can begin to teach you how to unravel it.
Oh, curses. So I noticed that in the village there is very few spirit presences. Like there isn't any spirit folk here, and spirit might get very uncomfortable in the village if they were here. And do you know why that is?
Well, I do. I've helped this place become I guess you could say all through Obojima, the spirit world flows, giving sustenance, making great things possible. But here, they have a deep care to avoid all spiritual contact. The Grand Guardians, the 5 statues that surround the city, they have money enchantments already, but I've been helping boast of those to siphon out the presence, making the wall between our world and that of the spirits thicker, instead of a thin veil or fence, more like a 18-inch thick brick wall, right?
So that by making that wall thicker, would that like help block out things like corruption as well, supposedly?
That is the theory, yes. Fence very much believes that to be true.
So if there happened to be turns out to be just a little bit of corruption in the village, that would be from inside the village itself, not from the spirit realm, since you've made the wall very secure.
Thanks for a moment. I'd suspect so. The only way something could get in is through the Waygate. The tunnel that I'm sure you came through. And those are guarded by the Watchers, who wouldn't have let a malevolent spirit in.
Yes, that way looked very secure.
So, yes. Must be something else. No way something could get past the wards here.
Yes, absolutely nothing. Thank you so much. I was just curious because it was a weird feeling, no spirit around and such.
Oh, yes, I understand. I've only been here a few months myself, and it's quite disconcerting. I have to regularly go outside. I don't share. Well, apprentice, put it this way. Whether they are right or they're wrong, the gold they pay me spends the same.
That does make sense.
Remember, as you know the Mystic Arts, it's always good to get flowers for your work.
24 hours. Okay. Yes. All right. Well, good night. We'll leave you to your work, and thanks again for answering my questions and everything. I'll come back when I figure out the thing about helping people.
Of course. With that, they see you out and quickly shut the door. Before you make your way up to the tavern, you can hear the crunch of teeth sinking into an apple.
I saw the art and it's so funny.
Oh, the art of Grimcloak?
Yes. The Nilika wouldn't know.
Quick, Photoshop an apple in his hand.
So how'd that go for you, Naka?
Well, apparently we're supposed to go help people and get paid in flowers. It's what I got out of it.
Get paid to help people? That's weird.
I know.
That
But
sounds
apparently-
weird.
Yeah, so apparently that's what we're supposed to do to get magic. That's what the master says, right?
I guess.
And
That's what the master say.
yep, and I think there's some corruption thing hiding in the village elder's house.
I definitely think there's something inside there.
We should go sneak in.
Like tonight?
Don't you want to get your badges first? If we get found out, I mean, we might get kicked out.
Yeah, okay, we should wait on those type of things, so maybe we'll hold off.
Tomorrow night.
Okay, deal. Pinky promise.
Very cool. With that, we will end for tonight.